Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. I hope that you're having a lovely day. Thank you so much for being here. It is Wednesday, 5:30 right now. I literally just walked in from work. I needed some good music. I needed something to put me in the mood, and a little Jobby always does the trick. That was Straight Path, by the way, from Jobby. If you're interested. Let's go ahead and listen to a little Jethro Tull. You can't go wrong with the Tull. We're going to go ahead and continue our album listen of Minstrel in the Gallery with Black Satin Dancer. I think I think I passed a property that was advertising some Black Satin Dancers. Anyways, off of Minstrel in the Gallery. Hope that you guys are having a wonderful day. Thank you as always for being here. I don't know about you guys, but it seems a little darker in here. My light, I don't know if you guys can see it. Hey, let me bring my light down here for you so you can see. My light seems a little dull. I feel like I gotta change the bulb. I mean, I probably do because I haven't changed it ever since I started this channel. All right, let's go ahead and get into the music. Thank you for being here. Hope you're having a wonderful one. This is Black Satin Dancer by Jethro Tull.
Come, let me play with your black satin dancer. In all you give and give is the answer. Tearing life from limb and looking sweeter than the brightest flower in my garden. Begging your pardon, shedding light some reason over sensation, fly the fleeting seasons. Thin wind whispering on broken mandolin, bending the minutes, the hours ever turning on that old gold story of mercy, a desperate Come let me play with you. Come black satin, I say. In all you're giving, give is the answer. Your fast river flowing beyond northern fire fades. Come black satin dancer, softly to bed.
Truthfully, I'm not. Hold on. Truthfully, I'm not ready to talk about this song. I feel like I heard way too much to talk about it. Give me a second. Sometimes I need time to catch up on my thoughts, because let's be honest, a lot is happening in this track. This album thus far, and this song strongly so, has felt like a continuation of Passion Play, in which they revel in all of their eccentricities, and here it's a lot more compact, of course, in their approach, because it's, songs that are broken up. It's not two long sides of an album. But this is just as powerful as two whole sides put into, just a few songs here. They get a lot out, but it all makes sense. And this is something that I've noticed with Jethro Tull, especially in, I don't have a big scope, on them, but just in what I've heard, listening to Passion Play and Songs from the Wood. They really go all out. They don't leave a lot on the cutting room floor. And even, they throw in the kitchen sink, they throw in all the utensils, they throw in the dishwasher, they throw in everything. But it always comes across with quality. Which makes you think, what other tracks were left off of albums? What was left on the cutting room floor? Because Black Satin Dancer has so many moments in its 6 minutes that sound like classic moments. You know what I mean? Moments that would stand out and stand the test of time. Wait, what? Stand the test of time. The solo from Bar in here feels classic. Feels like a hallmark. Let me pull that back somewhere around here, I think. Past this. Alright. This whole section, Dee Palmer's arrangements are incredible. Absolutely exquisite. And this moment here, it sounds so powerful, especially with the way that bar comes out. And what I appreciate about Jethro Tull and a lot of bands that we've listened to on this channel is that when they come to climaxes, when they come to moments that are meant to be those big sensational moments in the track, it doesn't always come across as predictable as you might find it. Sometimes the climax comes across in a way that you wouldn't expect it, and yet it still carries the same melodic power. Listen to this beautiful, beautiful folk, rock and roll with a classical touch climax. Listen to how Barlow, because you guys know I love Barlow and I love what he does in here. Listen to how Barlow and Bar specifically roll with each other. Listen to how the drums build up, fill up in lieu and in tandem with Bar. That's beautiful. Incredibly orchestral. Very symphonic and dynamic. Come on. Listen to Bar. And, Barlow. What Bar is doing here, this solo feels like a highlight, not only of the album, but of whatever was going on around this time, which is a lot of music. Like I said, there's those moments in music where they feel like big moments that would be remembered. And, so I hear Jethro Tull's not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Not that it really matters, but I always hear comments and see comments about that. I'm like, does anyone even pay attention to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, or really any of those big public celebrity accolades? Is anyone really paying attention to those? Because this is so noteworthy. And then when they bring it down to this quaint chamber music here, and I know I focus on Barlow a lot, but it's just because I feel that he's underappreciated. But he just adds so much attention to detail in everything that's being done. He plays according to the music so wonderfully here, just splashing and dancing on the hi-hats as we get into this little flute movement here. It's very beautiful. Ian coming back with the as the the music begins to speed up, you get those classic Ianisms. That's what I'm going to call them, Ianisms. And then we just get downright dirty. He goes with the organ. Evan, he's putting it down. It's so heavy. It's so heavy. That's what I mean. Like, I think I mentioned it last time, but they are the perfect rock and roll, folk, and progressive band. And that doesn't limit them. That expands them. That opens them up. They are able to bring in so many other influences from jazz, classical, and etc., etc., etc. This just has everything in it. I don't even know what's happening about after 5 minutes. There's just a lot of everything happening after that. Let's talk about the lyrics, which I really wasn't reading, but let's go ahead and read them now. Come, let me play with you, black satin dancer, and all you're given is the answer. Tearing life from limb and looking sweeter than the brightest flower in my garden. Begging your pardon, shedding right unreason. Over a sensation fly the fleeting seasons. It's a lot of poetry to admire this person. It's a very poetic way of admiring this dancer, whether they are a literal dancer or not. Regardless, he really appreciates the way that they move and the feelings that it leaves him with. Thin wind whispering on broken mandolin. I don't know why I said that like that. Thin wind. Bending the minutes, the hours ever turning. On that old gold story of mercy, desperate breathing tongue, nipple teasing, your fast river flowing, your northern fire fed. Come, black satin dancer, come softly to bed. So he's inviting them to his bed. He attributes like wondrous, not wondrous, what's the word? He attributes like a sexual nature to them as well. And obviously, you know, come softly into the bed. Black satin dancer, given is the answer. Tearing life from limb and looking sweeter than the brightest flower in my garden. But like out of all the madness that was happening before, how they beautifully bring it back to this Queen affair. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Let me know what you guys thought of the track. I hope that you're having a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate that. You can follow me on Twitter. You can support the channel on Patreon. You can like the video and subscribe before you leave if you haven't already. But besides that, I hope that you have a wonderful day. Enjoy the rest of your travels wherever they may take you. And I'll see you later, guys. Thank you for being here. Bye.